So I understand you came to see me because you want to save some money on your mortgage. My friend, I must tell you, the banks, they are robbing you blind. You see, they have you focus on one thing, the interest rate, when what you really need to focus on is your interest expense. Let me quickly show you what I mean. At today's mortgage rates, you start out paying over 80% of your monthly mortgage payment towards interest rather than principal. Now, no disrespect, I'm sure you're well aware of this fact. But if you're like most Americans, you accept it as if it's written in stone. That this is the way it is, that there's nothing you can do about it except hope that rates go lower and you can refinance. Am I right? Well, the sad fact is this. No matter how low rates go, it doesn't get much better. Let me show you what I mean. This is what it looks like today if you're financing a 30-year fixed at 7% on a $300,000 loan amount. Doesn't matter what the loan amount is here, your percentages are going to be the same. I'm looking at this as starting in January 2025. And what you're going to pay that first month in principal and interest breakdown, 87% of that total payment is going towards interest expense. Now maybe you can get as low as 6%. That only takes it down to 83. At 5%, it drops to 77. And it doesn't get better over time. If I scroll down, I can look at the end of year 4, the end of year 5, the end of year 6, the end of year 7, the end of year 8, all the way down to the end of year 10. You're still paying over 71% of your total payment is going towards interest to the bank rather than to your own principal. And even if you refinance to 4%, when you wait for rates to drop, it gets down to 4%. It starts back out at 69% because you go back to the beginning and you start all over with month 1. Now I can tell that you're a studious person, otherwise you wouldn't have watched to this point. Now stay with me for just 2 more minutes and let me ask you something. When rates go down, why is your lender so anxious to call you and ask you to refinance to a lower rate rather than continue at the higher rate that you're currently paying them? Because like we just saw, every time you refinance, the game starts over in their favor. And even if rates don't go down, they talk to you about a home equity line for home improvements, college tuition, debt consolidation, or medical expenses. You see, you can be very responsible in your finances, but we all know life can throw us curveballs. Things are going great with your job and your business, and suddenly the economy takes a turn, and your job gets whacked, and your business goes under, or your brake lines go out on your car for no explainable reason, and you end up in the hospital. You see, even when you do the right things that your banker suggested you do, like make additional principal reduction payments, you see yourself getting ahead, and just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in. Now, if you'd come to me first, you would have been my friend. And then the banks, they would fear you because interest expense is my enemy, and I make this enemy disappear. Now, this may not be for you, but let me ask you, what if I could show you a way to pay off your mortgage in less than half the time without changing any of your current spending habits and allowing you the ability to access that principal you paid off anytime you want without additional expense for up to 30 years? Would this be of interest to you? I have an offer to make for you. I will show you how to pay principal first rather than interest first. When you do this, you can cut your interest expense in half. Capisce? My name is Michael Castronovo, and I'm the godfather of the all-in-one loan. I'm part of the CMG family, and we brought this loan to America back in 2005. It's helped countless people just like you save tens, in many cases hundreds of thousands in interest expense by paying off their mortgages in less than half the time. Now I'd like to help you take control of your financial future, and I only ask one small favor in return. Be my friend, like and share this video, and subscribe to this channel. Then click on this next short video and allow me to show you exactly how this works for you. Allow me to make your enemy, this terrible interest expense, disappear. Grazie per aver guardato, or as you might say, thanks for watching. Arrivederci.